So my last video got some very interesting comments. I'm talking about my SoFi April Fool's video on me selling my SoFi shares. I'm still getting comments on that video and I got about 85 dislikes. That's the highest dislike I ever received on any video. And while the video was a lot of fun to shoot, it did give the result I expected. Initially, about 15 folks unsubscribed as soon as I released the video and got some comments which clearly showed that they did not watch the video till the end. So that made me think more about what I should include in my next video. So in this video, I'll talk about my SoFi buys, SoFi price target, and I will also share SoFi chart, and then we'll talk about few important things in regards to YouTube videos. So make sure you watch this video till the end. So let's start with my SoFi holding. And as a gentle reminder, if you enjoy content like this, then please give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Now, you guys know that I hold SoFi shares. I hold options as well, both calls and puts. Recently, with the latest price action, I'm getting comments like if you are buying more SoFi or if you're adding to your position. And I'll be very honest, and of course this is my opinion, I don't find this price action rewarding enough for me to make that move. I mean, my average is $15 and I could easily bring my average down by buying more, but I feel we still have some time before we can see reversals for fintechs. Comment below and let me know what are you guys doing with your SoFi stock. I know we have this whole community who analyze the stock at a much deeper level, and I would love to know your game plan as we remain at these price levels. So now let's talk about SoFi price target. So an analyst came and gave SoFi a price target of $13 a share. Now I know that many of us look at those analysts and say they don't know anything what they're doing. They're giving these price targets. We are thinking the SoFi is going to go $25, $20, and they're coming out and giving this $13 price target. But I like it, and hear me out. We want more and more analysts to be covering the stock. The more analysts cover the stock, the better it is for us investors because it's putting the stock in front of many more people. There is a news that generated every time an analyst covers a stock. Doesn't matter if it's a small analyst, doesn't matter if it's a big analyst. They are covering the stock because they want to recommend to their clients or to their firm. So they are studying the stock as well. And once you start studying the stock, then you realize the strength. I mean, I'm not an analyst, but when I started covering SoFi, the reason why I started buying SoFi is because I felt the company has such a huge potential going forward. That thesis has not changed. Market has changed, yes. I was thinking SoFi is going to go $30 by 2023, by December of 2023. That really, I honestly thought that way. But with the market conditions that we are in, I'm not expecting the same results. But the back end of my thesis, the back end or the conviction that I had in the company is still the same. I still feel company will perform very well in the coming days. Yeah, I'm not going to get the result on my money that I was expecting, which is a bummer, yes, of course. But I'm not going to lose my investment and company is not going down. Company is ever strong and is actually getting stronger. So I feel the more analysts cover the stock, the better it is for us investors. It doesn't matter if they give a $13 price target or a $15 price target or a $10 price target. I don't want you guys to pay too much attention on the price targets. I want you to pay attention on their research. If you can get your hands on those research, definitely read it out. Because if you look at and compare analyst to analyst, you will see there are some common factors. And those common factors are the strength of the company, which is why I'm still invested in SoFi and I continue to do so in the coming days. So now let me share SoFi chart and few known support and resistance level, and then what I'm watching, and if we do hit those levels, then what does it mean for the stock? So I'm gonna go ahead and share this right here. Okay, so as you can see, this is a daily chart for SoFi, and I'm going back all the way to about June of 2021, right here, when we saw that huge increase in the price. And then after that, we saw the increase back in November as well after the earnings came out, and earnings were phenomenal. And after that, in my last video, I actually drew this trend line, as you can see. So this trend line over here, right here, we are still fighting to get over that trend line. See, I mean, we were like 970, 978 yesterday, and then we closed at 912, and I feel that if we can continue, like today is April 6th, and if we can somehow break the trend line 979, if we can go up to like 990 or 996 and stay above for at least 2 days, because not any time if the trend line or if the stock has broken the trend line, it couldn't maintain more than a day. So I feel if we can break this trend line and can stay above for like at least 2 days, we can see some price action or we can see some positive price action. But the way markets are going right now, I'm looking at SoFi right now and it's at 8.95 in the pre-market. So we know that it's going to be a bummer and it's going to land over here. And I feel that we are going to see this softness in the market for a long time. So if we have, like, I would say 8.95, I'm going to quickly draw this over here line. Yeah, so right now pre-market is about 8.95, and if the market opens with that, there is nothing stopping the stock to come down to 8.50s level and 8.40s level to close today. And we can see that the trend line is going to continue to go down. And anytime we have seen the trend line kind of go down like this, and anytime we have seen how stock has performed, we know that if the stock opens up at around 8.95, there is nothing stopping the stock from going down about 5%, which is going to be around, I would say, at the level of 850, 854. So we can see that the weakness in fintech is going to continue at those levels, and we will continue on this path until the market conditions improve. See, any kind of rally, so that's why when the stock rallies for a day, I don't get too excited, because I feel that this is just fake rallies. We are still in the same situation as we were a month ago. What really changed? Yeah, market priced in few of the rate hikes, but that's about it. So what really changed is that market has started to feel that, you know what, these kind of conditions is going to persist. The only two things that we can make, or the only two things that I say makes these conditions better, is number one, if we get out of the Russia-Ukraine situation, that basically the ceasefire and then everything gets sorted out, which is not going to happen that quickly because Putin is not going to give up that quickly. That's one thing that we can see. Second thing is that market prices in everything that's going on with the Fed and with the interest rate, and that is also not going to happen that soon. So unless these two conditions calms down, we are not going to see a rally, which in my opinion is going to be a true rally. That's why when everybody was buying in these market conditions, I was still sitting on the sideline. We actually sold some covered calls on some of the stocks, and I actually alerted my Discord members. One of them was Tesla, which was really, really nice because Tesla has this crazy price action, and we sold some of the covered calls on Tesla. So I feel these rallies are perfect time to make money on covered calls, because I'm telling you, this rally that we are seeing, or the rally that we saw in the last 2 to 3 weeks, doesn't have much legs to continue to run the way it started. So now we are done with today's stock news. Let me talk about an important thing that I noticed in the comment of my last video. So some of you commented that I was about to hit the sell button when they saw the title of my last video, or they were going to get out of the stock when I started to speak about SoFi. That's a very big red flag that I feel need to be addressed. No one should trade, buy, or sell by seeking advice from a video. See, all of us on YouTube, or all of the folks, those who make YouTube videos, we all want to share the information we have. I doubt there is any YouTuber who want to provide wrong information on purpose. Yet there are few who hype things more than they need to, but at the end, we never want to give you wrong information or incorrect information on purpose. But that does not mean that our information or our DD is complete. We might miss things that you might catch, and it could be a game changer for the stock. So as a humble request, I would say please do not make any investing decision based on the videos you see on YouTube. You should make our videos as part of your DD and as part of you learning about the stock, but never about, or should not base your trade on the videos. Now that is out of the way, and we discussed an important point that I really wanted to bring it to everyone's attention. This is how I see SoFi in the coming days. So CPI numbers will come out, and we know that they will be bad. So I think markets have already priced in those things. And markets may rally for the earnings momentum. And also the Fed meeting is not until May. So we may get few weeks of this rally, and I'm waiting patiently for SoFi to fill the gap. And if it can break the trend line that I shared with you, then I will sell the covered calls, because I feel the volatility will increase as we cross the trend line. We will see, but basically I'm waiting for that. And I also feel that markets have not completely priced in Fed rate hike news. I mean, we are seeing some of that effect today. And I feel as we get closer to the Fed meeting, we might see some more red days as market try to digest the rate hike. It could be 50 basis points for this meeting and few more meetings following the May hike. I actually want market to get bad news now so we can price some of this in today or tomorrow. and then we get a nice rally going into earnings. So let me know in the comments, what do you plan on doing with your SoFi shares? And please give this video a thumbs up if you like the video, and also subscribe to our channel. And the app or the chart that I was showing you, it's from Moomoo. Take advantage. I have links in the description. Take advantage of 4 free stock valued up to $3,500 when you open an account and deposit any amount. Of course, links are in the description, so take advantage of that. It's an amazing thing to get 4 free stocks. As always, a pleasure to share this. Until next time, you all have a sparkling day.